On my memory, scarred for life like I'm hooked on a med. Still smart, a guy with 2 books recommended. Art of rhymes and the art of deception. I don't call out though, all elite, I'm going all out, whoa. Dynamite with the bars and flows. Find a type and you won't find those. Can you see the method in the madness, or am I just past it? Put me in a casket. You need silver bullets to kill a werewolf. Only right, you make mine a platinum. I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain. I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain. What do you do when it all goes open? It's mental to think I've been on it since '09. Back when your mobile was a phone line. Let me take you on a trip like a tour guide. I'm a bigger fish than you small fries or gravy. When you see me up north side, won't lie, I'm putting out bangers and mash. That's tunes that are fat like snaffling pork rinds. I'm not shy, when I'm on a mic I better see all eyes on me. I'm channeling foresight, plan my tracks like I don't need road signs. I just take the effort to reveal the devil. When all bets are settled, I still win. You wanna set the levels, I still bust the setup. I'm like a hook from McGregor, better take it on chin, still different. Best keep up with Maz, he still skips him. Not that regular route but I picked it. Flows like his whenever I shift him. Best you respect my name and stay distant. My IQ test should show you I'm gifted. Nintendo the way that I switched it. In my matrix calm as a chick, so that makes me a son of a glitch. On some Wild West ride along type of you just salty cause I got time on my wrist. Got peppered online, your real life's a myth. Got stabbed in the back then labelled up. No chat from the wolves, so they table my can't serve me up like a plate full of chips. Cause I tell the truth and you take the. So tell me, are you happy with your life? Happy with your ride? Are you really happy with the wife? Are you happy with the kids? Still happy doing shifts? Are you even really happy where you live? Nah brother, I didn't think so. It gets peak out here when I'm involved. No filtration, your all basic systems broken. Time I arrived and I fixed this sinkhole. All these rappers these days chat man you are. Still living in the past like man you are. They must not have any conscience, so show me what type of man you are. But I'm coming up gold like Man City. Never chat to my face when man see me. I get rid of these waste like I'm factoring in. Your best holler man when you're in Man City. From the place we united on Wednesday. Telling them my future's orange like it's Wednesday. Real name's Mason, born on a Wednesday. Uncle Jazz was a legend at Wednesday. I'm still cutting it close like blades. Never been a grass and I've never touched blades. Lot of MCs these days throw shade. Then what do I say? Go on then pick the scheme. I fix the scene you ain't to me, so grit your piece. I could go spit for peas, but if you see time is money and I don't do it for free cause I'm old school with it. Don't post much when I do, I deliver. You wanna play the part, you wanna be the killer, you wanna write the lyrics, you wanna make the figures, you wanna say that life's a grind. Yeah bro, it's a real hard 9 to 5. 3 weekends like you're on board the full time. Could've done bits if I got the cosign. Can't blown out by my past transgressions. Had a lot of hype and lost to depression. Spent 5 years crafting a masterpiece and no one gave me so much as I mentioned. Can't survive without the attention. Half alive and half of the ending. Far and wide and done with pretending. Darker side is part of my mental. Father time holds shards on my memory. Scarred for life like I'm hooked on a med. Still smart, a guy with 2 books recommended. Art of rhymes and the art of deception. I don't call out though, all elite, I'm going all out, whoa. Dynamite with the bars and flows. Find a type and you won't find those. Can you see the method in the madness, or am I just past it? Put me in a casket. You need silver bullets to kill a werewolf. Only right, you make mine a platinum. I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain. What do you do when it all goes up in flames? I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain. What do you do when it all goes up in flames? I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain. What do you do when it all goes open? It's mental to think I've been on it since '09. Back when your mobile was a phone line. Let me take you on a trip like a tour guide.
I'm a bigger fish than you small fries or gravy. When you see me up north side, won't lie, I'm putting out bangers and mash. That's tunes that are fat like snaffling pork rinds. I'm not shy, when I'm on a mic I better see all eyes on me. I'm channeling foresight, plan my tracks like I don't need road signs. I just take the effort to reveal the devil. When all bets are settled, I still win. You wanna set the levels, I still bust the setup. I'm like a hook from McGregor, better take it on chin, still different. Best keep up with Maz, he still skips him. Not that regular route, but I picked it. Flows like his whenever I shift him. Best you respect my name and stay distant. IQ test should show you I'm gifted. Nintendo the way that I switched it. In my matrix, calm as a chick, so that makes me a son of a bitch. On some Wild West ride along type it. You're just salty cause I've got time on my wrist. Got peppered online, your real life's a myth. Got stabbed in the back then labelled a no chat from the wolves, so they table my can't serve me up like a plate full of chips. Cause I tell the truth and you take the. So tell me, are you happy with your life? Happy with your ride? Are you really happy with the wife? Are you happy with the kids? Still happy doing shifts? Are you even really happy where you live? Nah brother, I didn't think so. It gets peak out here when I'm involved. No filtration, your all basic systems broken. Time I arrived and I fixed this sinkhole. All these rappers these days chat, man, you are still living in the past like man you are. They must not have any conscience, so show me what type of man you are. But I'm coming up gold like Man City. Never chat to my face when man see me. I get rid of these waste like I'm fat trimming. Your best holler man when you're in Man City. From the place we united on Wednesday, telling them my future's orange like it's Wednesday. Real name's Mason, born on a Wednesday. Uncle Chaz was a legend at Wednesday. I'm still cutting it close like blades. Never been a grass and I've never touched blades. Lot of MCs these days throw shade. Then what do I say? Go on then, pick the scheme. I fix the scene, you ain't to me, so grip your piece. I could go spit for peas, but if you see, time is money and I'm not doing for free cause I'm old school with it. Don't post much when I do, I deliver. You wanna play the part, you wanna.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night everybody. All happy to see you again. We're back again for some more Hogwarts Legacy. How are we all doing? Found Steve here, Luke, good to see you. Kid, always happy to see you, you little lurker you are. Being as we've had day off today, we have done a stream already, but fuck it, we're going to do another one tonight and see how much further we can get into this this story of Hogwarts Legacy. As characters being out and about, we've done some jobs, we've done some side quests for some of the students, we've learnt some new spells and some new potions, we even met Professor Garlic, who's taught us how to use cabbages as weapons. Weird sentence, I know. But we are going to get straight into things. Enough chit-chat, enough waiting about. Going. Now, where were we off to? We just finished in his potions class, from what I can tell. Let's have a little look at his quest lines. So we've got the girl from Ouagadougou, is it? I don't know. I could be absolutely murdering pronunciation. I've got to go see Arthur. Where is he? We head to Charms and walk over to see him. That'll finish that quest off. See what we get from him.
To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone. Imagine how much simpler that would be.
Why?
Made any progress with your
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Quest completed.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Two, three. There'll be a unicorn on that one. Can't have a unicorn. cat's bugged out, bless it, it's walking into the thing. That's 12. So that's unicorn is 2 plus 4 plus 6. That's 6, right? Cats are in the way, I can't open it. Yes, hello. Hello, Pusscat. They're all hanging around. Nope. Nope. Cat's in the way again. Yes, hello, Calico. You stop hanging around my feet now, please. Can you just move on? Shift! Oh yeah, we're in. Don't know how, don't know when, but we're in. Give me the chest, you shit. Collection updated. Ruins.
Revelio.
Sift for that one. Sounds like it's about trial and error, I guess. Now, where can we fast travel to that gets us out of here quick? Travel to outside the map, so we've got to go down to a hamlet of some type and see Natty. Hello, Soul! Been on yours and says you have everything in your Ravenclaw world. So you collected everything, is it still not giving you the platinum for it? Have you done all your combinations for your attacks? Ah. Wrong side. I need to be over here. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Luke. I'm a thumping good one. Now the only problem I have is we don't currently have a broom. Oh look, it's a hut. A very familiar hut.
Revelio.
I mean, it's not something inside, surely. There we are. Groundskeeper's tools.
This looks intriguing.
Oh, he's got the Wallace face out. Right, off for a jog down to a nearby hamlet by the looks of things. There she is, Natty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, love. What do I do out for you? Got something over here, this lass. Some assistance, if I remember correctly.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Fell asleep.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something
Very
from the
confusing
bottom of the
times
lake.
indeed.
Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a... They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it...
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
For a swim. Yeah.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Debonair ensemble, eh? Some more Wiggenweld potions.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
You could try doing it in the daytime. I'm not sure if that'll make any difference. I think it's just because it's yours is running on an older version of the game, so it could be that that's what's causing the issue.
Revelio.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible!
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
All sorts of bits and bobs.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
Just give me 20
you certainly
galleons,
have a
you
knack for
cheap
finding
bitch.
treasure.
What, and a mermaid mask. Hello,
It
Natty.
is good to see
Hello, Natty. How are
Oh,
you?
I'm all blue.
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thanks, on
Nat.
your guard.
Is that all it was? You just wanted to have a chat?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never have come here. Look what you've done!
Turn brains with chicken.
Survive this.
Leviosa!
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ashwinder duelist, eh?
I'm not going anywhere with you. Insane. Tell Rook to find himself.
Knew you were still hanging about. You will pay.
Complete the battle in time. Fuck you.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's right there, right?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
Oi.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
Merlin
I
trials.
believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center.
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Protego!
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted.
Incendio!
I am curious. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to... My guess is that each will also... which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must be... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes!
The Defense Against the Dark Arts. Get it? Get TikToking.
Incendio.
Scrope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care, tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
What are you up to now?
None of your business. Ignatia.
Accio! Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
You may have to 100% in a new house. Oh dear. Just a more excuse to play it again. There it is.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Incendio.
Accio!
What's under here? A paisley hat. I enjoyed it too, that's why I'm playing it again. Ah, it's an elf.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help. especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your paper.
Alright, I think there may be enemies around here. Yes. Wait. Oh, shit. Can't do it when I make water. Ah, bollocks. Get out of the water, son.
Potato.
Get out of the water. Get the leave me alone now.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
A piece of toast.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, yeah. I need to beat them first, I'm guessing. There we go. It's not there in your Hufflepuff world. You started that at the same time though, didn't you? So it might be you have to start a completely fresh game. A brand new one. At least get to the map chamber.
Could it be? A visitor?
If you go to the map chamber on each of them, it shouldn't be an issue. And then on your last one that you go to the map chamber, you might have to just do your 100% playthrough on that.
Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a Black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago.
Well, it'll be an
Poor
updated
Scrope.
version, won't it?
Still holds
So
a
it
candle for
shouldn't have
Apollonia,
that
I
book,
reckon.
hopefully.
Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Skip past those and fucking frogs. This will be so much easier when I've got my broom. I think that's aim on this stream, is to get to a point where we've got a broom. Actually, there's a Merlin trial, so I might as well do that while I'm here.
I know a Merlin.
Protego!
Accio!
Can't pull it. I'm gonna need the push spell instead. Yep, that's where it goes, that hole in the floor.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Off to the Forbidden Forest. Now we have turned arachnophobia mode on in this playthrough, so we're not going to have to deal with big ugly fucking spiders.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Need to learn the disarming charm. It is good that they do that, 'cause I hated playing it with the big fucking spiders. Especially when you came across like acromantulas and things like that. They were fucking huge.
I'm sure they like
Ugh. Really had to push through my fear of spiders to play that. But I am going to do it this time. And for anybody else that dislikes spiders, you haven't got to deal with them either. Wrong way.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most
I mean, they are
powerful
part of
dark
the story,
witches
but
and
they're
wizards
not.
you might encounter.
They're just big enemies.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing.
Back to the forbidden. Aragog. Aragog's not in this game. Aragog's in the Potter films, which are set 100 or so years later from this. Chickens.
Come out before I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moon calf. I never stupid one. Admiral Frank. Twasn't nothing.
Accio! Lumos!
No!
Levioso!
Avoiding I've seen Billywigs and more sting.
Expelliarmus!
You'll have to fight him.
Yeah.
The beasts are safer now.
Wolves.
Expelliarmus!
Where did we know though?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of
Revelio.
this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
He's got roller skates. What the fuck just got me there? Must have been one on a fucking ridge or something that was spitting at me. Fuck. Okay, let's try that again.
nothing to do now but keep going.
Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Puff skiing clearing.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
That's a reference to Prisoner of Azkaban. Because this is the lake in which Harry saves himself with his Patronus charm when he's about to be taken down by the Dementors.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh,
I won't rest. Really, it is.
Expelliarmus.
Are you quite finished?
Expelliarmus.
That short couldn't climb the cliff.
Back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
And off in we go. Whoa.
Revelio.
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Incendio. Accio.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Levioso.
Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Where's the third?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
There it is.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Incendio. Accio. Stupid one. Potato. Levioso.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Oh, there's a big one now.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't hold the head of the Jackdaw.
Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Hey, you've just been fighting out for fucking colony.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I need to look around for the symbol.
And now it aligns the bridge.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
There is indeed.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus!
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Revelio!
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Off we go through another random portal.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
It's ancient magic, Mason.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Welcome to the map chamber.
Can it be?
Percival Rackham.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here.
Okay.
Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talents. You receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. The toast of the town. Reach the map chamber as a Slytherin, I believe that is. Hello. Oh, hello.
You acquired a tea.
I have acquired a tea.
You made a magic spell with your mind.
I thought about it and it appeared.
Exactly.
Transfiguration.
You are a wizard, Mason. He's a wizard.
Wizard. Wizard. Wizard. Wizard.
Wizard. Wizard. Wizard.
I did like your comment, yes.
I'm saying it with a lisp. Did you not see that?
See what with a lisp?
I made the comment on the earlier stream.
Oh, earlier I didn't. I must have forgotten. I'm sorry.
I said it's like if you said if you wanted to say wizard but with a lisp.
Lizard. 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 Fucking daft. Love you. I will. Don't have any other dark arts as yet. There's only 4 stealth. go. We've applied some talent points.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Revelio.
I remembered how to get these chests now. Have to go up to them while you're disillusioned.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
So all those levelling ups that we did have come in extremely handy.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Level up again. Excuse me. It's the pulse of the push charm.
Incendio.
to get a broom. I'm going to get my broom.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It is.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those
I'm going
who
to
need a
fly,
refresher,
yes.
Step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Climb on then.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This'll
care.
take some getting used
the
to.
brooms are school property. I want them returned in one
I'm getting
piece.
the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Haha! Brilliant!
A flying! She's on this broom. Now
the
the
old
world
boathouse.
is our oyster.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I think just main storyline.
Haha! This is rather fun.
I think that's the thing with these games that we play on And your 8,000 steps as well. Aching, bloody hell.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest.
This is very true.
Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I agree, Everett.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Mr. World. It's a great open world game. Like, you could lose hours just exploring, not even playing the main quest.
Already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
I said no to him.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite.
Yeah, no.
I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
Yep.
I'll keep an eye out
That's
for
where
you
I'm
in
going
the sky.
next. Off to Hogsmeade.
On another adventure, are we?
We are.
Adventure. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello. Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
I certainly am,
Got a few
Albie.
rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
First things first, let me update my gear.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades.
Yep.
As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Yeah, go on then.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time...
Revelio.
You can. I have an idea of somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ooh. I like the idea of that.
Behind a till, counting...
No more walking around for me.
if it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt.
Yep.
I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Sorry, my blinds just fell down. That's better.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Made it. Oh, oh!
Train station.
Oh, did it. Good. I've got this.
You destroyed your time.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
You're jealous, bitch. That is exactly her face right then when I just beat that time. Or that,
Oh,
yes.
you're back.
She's raging.
With something to report, I hope?
I have.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Nothing warms a body like insomnia.
Can't pull it out in the middle of Hogsmeade.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me in. My father was starting to know what that business.
Revelio.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Oh, it's a magic butcher.
First they teach them things they think they'll never
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
What are you up to now?
Scholarly cloak.
I bet all the answers to everything.
The Minister Bloody.
can't dismount here because it's part of Ravenclaw's. Can't land here either. Can I land up here? I can.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Into the secret room.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
In we go.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily.
Alright, well, you're just monologuing to yourself. Let me just change my gear.
We've never been caught.
Protego! I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay.
It may take a while to get the feel for it.
Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it.
Ranged fire attack.
Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. But I feel nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
That's the Undercroft. What's this stood here?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Fuck you, Ominous.
Revelio.
Fills our stout hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you?
Revelio.
If I had to pick one trophy, it'd be Gladrag. Mr. Hill is always very helpful, don't you find?
Harry Pippin certainly steered me. His potion shop's better than you'd find in London, I reckon.
My aunt says I should get the Hogwarts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
The room of requirement.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Right. Let's have a little wander in here.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand move.
Well then.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
Revelio.
Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deep.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
Revelio.
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Boxes are everywhere. There's not actually no in there, is there?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since
I do finally get the room.
We discovered this room.
It feels like I've gotten it earlier this
I
time.
mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
It's transforming! Here we are.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Here we go, another spell.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yes, I would.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Okay.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Goth.
Oh, sounds perfect.
quite a difference.
It is.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Second area.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Certainly will, Professor. We've got our room of requirement. And now we've got our safe place, our save space. Cat stroke. Right, ladies and gents, I think we'll call that a night.
Good to see you.
Made some really good progress. Ooh, that
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
500. So we are gonna finish it up there, ladies and gents. What we'll do, we're gonna go raid out. I'll show some love to somebody else that is playing maybe Hogwarts. Let's have a little look. Any of his friends online? Do you know what? We'll go and say hello to Spudgun20. He's really funny, and he watches a lot of old sort of British TV, you know, stuff from the 70s, 80s, early 90s. You know, like your Cilla Black stuff, like Moment of Truth or Blankety Blank or things like that of that nature. Really funny guy. Make sure you go and give him a follow. Go and show him some love. If you like Adam Pachiti's content, you'll enjoy Spud. Very, very similar sort of sense of humour. Guys, that will do it from us for this evening. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I tried to make a change. The more I did, the more it stayed the same. Got one question on my brain.